Hi, and welcome to Chamber Chatter. I'm Sean Hayes, Executive Director with the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Carrie Wheeler, 2020 President of the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce. And today we'll be catching up with our Nonprofit of the Month for September, as well as providing some updates on our events.
September's Nonprofit of the Month is North Oakland Headwaters Land Conservancy. Joining us today is their Director of Development, Alicia Arkwright, and Board President, Emily DuThinh. Emily, Alicia, thank you both so much for being here with us today. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So to start, why don't you guys tell us a little bit about your organization and your mission as well?
Our mission is to preserve the quality of life and the nature of our life here in northern Oakland County. We protect the fields, woods, streams, wetlands, and the water here in Oakland County. By protecting the source area, the headwaters of the streams in this area, we have an impact all the way downstream, all the way to the Great Lakes potentially. So it really does improve the quality of our drinking water, protects our environment, our green space, our recreational areas for all of us here in the area.
Very nice, glad to hear. And I know we were just talking before we started, you guys even have an area right by my house too, so
yes.
Glad to see that. Absolutely.
We've partnered with Boy Scouts. They're building some birdhouses there, bluebird houses, to increase habitat for wildlife. We protect all of our activities, help people protect their backyards, their native plants, wildlife that is native to this area.
Looking forward to seeing that, absolutely. So now we featured you guys this month because of your Wild Night Out Gala, which is coming up in October. What would you like people to know about that event?
Yeah, what we'd like to share about this event is regularly it's an in-person event, and it's got a couple components to it where there's a silent auction portion, a raffle, and a couple wine pools. And so this year, because of everything that's going on with COVID, we've decided to move our event online, which basically is just really for the protection of us and our constituents, and kind of, I think, just the vibe for this year. So we've switched to an online platform called GiveSmart, and we'll still have our silent auction, we'll still have our raffle and both of our wine pools, and we're mixing it with a combination of Facebook Live as well as an online virtual silent auction. So it's our largest fundraiser of the year, and basically the funds that we raise from this help us operate and carry out our mission that Emily was just talking about earlier.
So if people want to learn more about this event, where can they go to find out some more information?
Absolutely. It's pretty easy. You just log right on and you type in nohlc2020.givesmart.com and you can learn more about the event. You can browse auction items and you can also donate if you'd like. The event will be live from October 9th until October 17th. And throughout that time, you can do all of those things. And also, you can find us on Facebook, where we'll be live as well.
Great. So, Alicia, we talked a little bit about, you were mentioning being this new format because of COVID, doing the online format. I think it's called the Home Edition, is that right? Mm-hmm. So what are some things maybe that you're adding to the event this year as part of the Home Edition that maybe will carry over into helping you grow this event in the future?
Great question. We've spent a lot of time brainstorming that particular question. I think a big component that's new this year that we haven't utilized in the past is the Facebook Live aspect. Mm-hmm. And this is allowing us to reach constituents that follow us on Facebook, but maybe might not be a part of our newsletter and our email campaigns, absolutely. And so that we're really excited to try for the Facebook Live and be able to reach more people than we would typically in a live event.
Instead of having people actually having to come to our event normally, this way we hope to be able to reach out to a wider audience, do more education and more outreach to people because it's easy to log in from your computer at home.
Well, and that's great too. They don't have to get ready and drive and whatnot. Can just sit down at any time and catch up, right?
That's
Absolutely.
right. And it will last longer if they're not available the one night. It's going to be over a week long. So there's plenty of time for people to get involved, learn more about our organization. We have some really nice things that we are auctioning off. We have some great experiences and trips that we'll be auctioning off as well that are very unique.
Very cool. Well, before you guys go today, is there anything else you want to share about North Oakland Headwaters Land Conservancy today?
I just wanted to say that I happen to live next to one of the trails to one of our preserves here in Clarkston. And I've been really struck at this time of COVID how people are suddenly, more than ever before, going out on the trail with their kids, with their significant others. I've seen more people visiting our preserves now during this time of shelter in place. People are looking for green space, outdoor space, close to home, without having to drive to a park. Our metro parks are fairly crowded right now. But our land conservancies, North Oakland Headwaters Land Conservancy preserves, are in people's backyards, literally. They are so close to home, they are not crowded. So people are really seeing the value of them more than ever before.
That's great.
Yeah, and the people might not know also, we have 7 of the properties that we protect that are open to the public. So if anybody's interested in finding out how to access those, we're hoping in the future to have them available on our website. But currently you can give us a call and ask us, and we can give you directions.
Perfect.
We're the oldest land conservancy in Michigan. We're accredited. We protect over 1,500 acres. And as Alicia said, 7 of them have trails in this area that are open to the public.
That's fantastic. You guys are doing great work, and we appreciate you both being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
Last month, we filled you all in on our new format for Taste of Clarkston in 2020, Taste of Clarkston Restaurant Week. This will take place October 19th through 25th at various restaurants throughout our area.
Restaurants will offer various discounts and promotions to customers stopping by for a bite to eat. As restaurants confirm their participation, a list of which restaurants are included and what type of menu offering for the week will be available at clarkston.org. Regular menu options will still be available for each restaurant as well.
There will be no need to purchase taste tickets this year, as orders will be placed directly through the restaurants themselves. Be sure to follow the Clarkston Chamber on Facebook for updates, sponsors, and even some fun contests leading up to the event.
And most importantly, we ask that you please be respectful of all of our restaurants and their staff as they maintain new standards related to public health safety, and we hope to all see you there.
Thank you for joining us this month. We look forward to seeing you in October.
Stay safe, Clarkston.
The golf outing is a business-to-business event that the Chamber has been doing for as long as the Clarkston Chamber has existed. This was the 33rd year, and it's one of our most popular events. We get a lot of members who this is the only event they come to for the year, so it's always good to see people coming out to support this one and be a participant. The goal is to be both a fun event for the members, but also a great networking opportunity or an opportunity for some of the sponsors to show off their businesses as well. So there's a lot of opportunities, whether people are sponsoring some of the contests or any of the other promotions that we have going on throughout the event, they can get some recognition there. This event was a huge success for 2020. It's been a difficult summer with having to cancel and reschedule so many events, just given a lot of the restrictions on public gatherings this year. But you know, Fountain was the host, and they were very easy to work with in terms of rescheduling, being able to work with our group in whatever numbers we needed to work with, and just being great hosts that, you know, allowing us to pull off this event when so many others had to be canceled. But it was fantastic because you can stagger out the golfers throughout the day so nobody's gathering too many people at one given time, and that worked out perfect this year. I would recommend that both community members and companies just continue to keep an eye on our website and on our social media for any updates. Anything we have going on, we're going to have updates continually flowing through, and more announcements coming soon about what else we can offer throughout this time.